Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kara, and I just love playing with all the new products that are out on the market. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Normally, so far, my channel has been just like eyeshadow tutorials. But today I'm going to do a get ready with me. I don't have any makeup on at the moment. So basically I'm just going to get ready for the day and kind of talk to you guys a little bit. I'll show you what I'm using, the products I'm using on my face and everything, but I'm not really going to go into depth or anything. So normally I do my eyeshadow first and then I'm going to do my face, but I'm going to do the opposite today. So for primer, I'm going to use one size to cure the blur. So we have an in-home exposure to COVID. My boyfriend tested positive for COVID on Saturday. Well, he got tested on Friday. He went to work Friday, got sent home because he wasn't feeling good, was told to go get a COVID test, got one, and results came in Saturday saying he was positive. In the meantime, I have an almost 3-year-old. When he got sent home Friday, I immediately sent my 3-year-old or my 2-year-old to my parents' house, just in case, as precaution. He's been at my parents' house ever since. It's now Tuesday, day after Labor Day, and he's still at my parents' house. I did call his pediatrician today to kind of find out, like, can I bring him home? I mean, it's up to me. I know that, like, if I could bring him home. But I just wanted to get their suggestion or their opinion using the Bobbi Brown color corrector. I just wanted to get their opinion on, you know, the situation, and told them how my son's been at his grandparents since Friday. Quarantine is not up for us until next weekend, Sunday, and what I should do. And they said that if I was to bring him home now, which I can, but I would have to start another 10-day quarantine for him. So we would be stuck in the house even longer. So if I was to leave him at his grandmom's until quarantine is up on Sunday, he can come home and we can all go back to normal. I'm using Tom Ford Traceless foundation stick in shade 1.5 cream. Even though I miss my son terribly, and this is the first time that I've been away from him this long. Even though I miss him terribly and I want him home, I don't want to sit in the house any longer than I have to, you know? I don't know. So my boyfriend's my son's father is mad about it and wants my son home. So I get it, but he doesn't understand, which I guess I really don't understand it myself. My son was around his dad Friday. Friday is when he got sent home from work and the day he went and took the test. My son and his father were in the same room. My son got sent to my parents' house Friday, and then the test came back Saturday positive. So technically Friday he still would have been positive and he was exposed. But when I explained that to his doctor, like, she still said if he comes home before his quarantine's up, he would need to quarantine for another 10 days. I mean, you'd think a year of dealing with this, we would know how this all works by now, right? So crazy. I wish things would just go back to normal. Next, I'm using one size concealer in shade Light 4. So my son's birthday is coming up. He turns 3 on the 22nd of the month, and his party is actually in 2 Saturdays from now. His party is on the 19th. So that's another thing. If he was to come home early, his quarantine would run into his party and we would have to cancel or reschedule his party. And not even that, but if he was to come home early and he catches COVID, like, oh my God, I don't know what I would do. So I don't know what to do. I really don't. Like, I want my son home, don't get me wrong. I miss him so much. The only thing we can do is kind of video chat with him, and he's 2. He doesn't understand, you know, he has no idea what's going on. Video chat is not the same. I'm taking a Rephr number 5 brush and going into Pat Mcgrath Labs Undereye blurring powder in light for under my eyes. So I found out that Walmart isn't doing a layaway this year. Usually every holiday season they do layaway starting the end of August and goes to about the second week of December. And that's how I always did my Christmas shopping since my son's been born. By the way, I'm using the Anastasia, the new cream bronzer. This is in shade Amber. So normally that's how I do my Christmas shopping for my son. Well, last year, because of COVID, there was only one Walmart that was doing layaway, and it was about 45 minutes away from me. So whatever, you know, I do have a Walmart about 10 minutes away, but they weren't doing layaway last year. But so whatever, no big deal. Still got what I needed. This year, trying to search it online and Google and everything, and couldn't find nothing about any type of layaway. So I called the store that I used last year to find out, you know, are you doing it this year, because it should have started by now. They're not. So apparently nowhere's doing layaway this year. I don't know why, and it sucks because that's how I do my Christmas shopping. It's the easiest way for me to do it that way. I can add to it, take things off if I need to, whatever. But no. So now I have to actually just go and buy stuff out. So, and being that my son is my only child, he gets spoiled. He definitely gets spoiled for Christmas. I don't even want to tell you what we spent last year. But now having to buy everything outright like that, I mean, I don't see how I'm going to be able to do what I normally do. For my blush, I'm taking the Westman Atelier in Chouchette. So obviously I'm very new to the YouTube scene. I know I have to I'm waiting on a new camera to come in. I cannot wait. Right now, like, I started filming on like my phone. I have like an Android phone, and you know, that was just crap. I ended up getting a camcorder, like an actual camcorder, but it's like a cheap kind, and that's what I'm filming on now, and it's not bad. I mean, it's not, but it's not what I want. I don't need, but I want a camera to where if I'm holding up a product like this and I go close, it's gonna automatically zoom in, and this obviously doesn't. I did a lot of research. I ended up getting a Canon Rebel T3i, and come to find out that that feature, which I don't know what that feature's called, but it doesn't have that feature. I originally thought that that feature was called autofocus. That's what I thought. That's what it was. It's not. It's not called autofocus. I mean, cameras have autofocus, but it's different. I still don't know what it's called. To go over my cream bronzer, I'm taking the Makeup by Mario bronzer in light medium, and I'm using a BK Beauty 107 brush. Normally I use my Charlotte Tilbury brush, but it's still wet from me washing it. So I was a bit disappointed getting that camera, because like if I'm sitting like this distance and I have it focused on me, if I was to move in at any point, it loses focus. Like I would have to literally go and push the shutter button to kind of refocus it, but I have to like not be recording, and I can't do it. I did find out that the feature that I'm looking for, which again, still don't know what it's called, they started doing that with the Canon Rebel, the T4i. I ended up finding a T5i, and I'm just waiting for that to come in. You know, I've been playing with makeup for as long as I can remember. I mean, I love playing with makeup. I am not great at makeup whatsoever. I am probably more terrible than I am good, but I just love doing it. For my eyes, I'm going to be using the Sigma Hazy, the 9-pan palette. I am going to prime my eyes with a MAC paint pot and Painterly. So yeah, so I've been playing with makeup for a long time now, and I don't know why I didn't start a channel sooner. I want to share like my passion with other people. You know, like I know a good bit about makeup for the most part, but I want to share my passion with other people, and you know, and that's why I was like, you know, let's just do it. Let's do a channel and see what happens. I have heard that it does take a good bit of time for your channel to get subscribers and, you know, this and that, and that's fine. Now I'm using Bare Minerals, a little translucent powder to put over top of the MAC paint pot. Yeah, so that's why I started my channel. I just figured, you know, do some makeup together and share some of the looks I come up with y'all. Sometimes my looks weren't great. Other times I'm like, damn, I did a really good job. My new thing that I just started is wearing lashes. Never wore lashes. All the years that I've been wearing makeup, never wore lashes up until just like a month ago, maybe. I go in with my Sigma E40. Wow, you can't see that. Look at that. I'm gonna go into mist. So yeah, so I mean, I would love to become someone that, you know, a lot of people want to see my videos and want to try out the looks that I do, just to reach people on a level that, you know, the level that I'm at, like just an average mom that, you know, just does makeup for fun. I'm jumping all over the place in topics here, but so yeah, so my son's turning 3 in a couple weeks, and I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what to get him for his birthday and for Christmas, for that matter. I mean, honestly, the kid has everything. He doesn't need anything at all, but I can't just give him a birthday and not give him anything, you know? I did give him, do you guys know those old school Little Tikes Cozy Coupe cars, the red and yellow one that you put, you know, your feet are on the ground and you pedal it? Well, he has one of those, and I actually got it as a hand-me-down, so it was way used when I got it. I'm gonna take pedal on a Sigma E25. So anyway, so he has one of those, and a couple weeks ago the steering wheel on it broke. And that it's like one of the old school models. I don't know if they made the new ones better, but like when he tries to move with his feet to go around, he has to stand up and hold on to like the front posts and to go, because you can't just, they're made where you can't sit and move your feet and go. I mean, you go backward. So I found Little Tikes Cozy Coupe, but it's a truck. I ended up getting that for him as a gift for his birthday. But other than that, I mean, we did get him a scooter. But other than those two things, like, I'm gonna go back in with my Sigma E25 into Vervain. Man, I miss my voice so much. Since being born. I have not been away from him for more than 24 hours. He does go to his grandmom's, which is my parents' house. He goes to my parents' house twice a week, spends the night. He's been doing that for a long time now. But this is the longest that I've ever been away from him. And we tried a video chat, and that just doesn't work out very well. He doesn't talk yet, so talking to him on the phone doesn't work. So I guess I'll ask y'all, what kind of videos would you want to see? Is there any certain palettes, any certain type of videos you would want me to do? Right now I'm filming in my son's room since no one's here and it's the best light in the house. So I'm hoping I find a more permanent space at some point. I will link everything I'm using in the description box below. I did just review, not really review, but I just did a tutorial with the new Natasha Denona retro palette. Oh my god, I love that palette. I have a few Natasha Denona palettes and that one I really like. It's beautiful colors. Beautiful. I'm going to take this Morphe flat brush and I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go into Wisteria. I am going to spray this with a setting spray. Ooh, not that close. You know, another thing that I have a hard time with? Winged liner. I don't know why. I cannot do it. For my life, I can't. I tried. I've only tried with one type of product, I guess you would say. I've only used the NYX Epic liquid pen liner, whatever you want to call it. I've only used that before because it's pigmented, it dries very quickly, so it doesn't smear, it doesn't run, anything like that, and it's a really fine pen. I just can't do it. I'm also gonna take a Daydreamer on my flat brush. So if anybody has any tips to help me figure out how to do a wing liner, that'd be great. Let me know, please, because I would love to do that. Love, love, love. I'm going back in with my Sigma 825 into Vervain. I recently went or tried to go fall shopping for my son, since obviously his last year fall winter clothes don't fit him. I went to 3 different places. The main place I wanted to go to was Old Navy. So I went to the mall, and before going to Old Navy, I was like, you know what, let me go in H&M. And I ended up finding him some really cute outfits. And then I go to Old Navy. Now, at the time, I know the day before, and prior to that, they were having this like huge sale, like 50% off like the entire store. I'm taking Sigma 830 and going back into Petal. So I go there, and they have like nothing, nothing. The amount of girl items to boy items is, oh my god, boggles my mind. Oh, I just poked myself in the eye. Oh my god. So the only thing I ended up getting him at Old Navy was 2 sets of like long sleeve, long pants pajamas because they were half off. But I ended up not getting him anything. So then, oh my god, I just did it again. I am taking some of Melancholy on the same brush. So then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to Target because this was like right there. First, they rearranged the store. Which, you know, whatever. They rearrange the store. I'm just taking a fluffy brush going into Dainty. So they rearrange the store. So I find the toddler clothes. First of all, the way the aisles were set up, like you couldn't fit 2 people down the same aisle. Before, the way the toddler section was set up, it was very open. and then like rack here. It was just very open. Now it's like 3 or 4 aisles, and like I said, they were so narrow. And I was in one of the aisles. I had a shopping cart, and then there were 2 employees. I guess one of the employees was getting trained, and we were all in the same aisle. And it's like I had to literally try and move my cart into the clothes for them to like scoot by sideways. It was awful. And now I'm gonna take Too Faced Killer Liner in Killer Queen, which is like a purple color. Put that in my waterline. So, looking at the clothes there at Target, they had like nothing for a toddler. Like they had nothing. So then I was like, all right. I ended up getting him from Target a pair of pants. You know what? All right, fine. Let me go to the toy department and check out some of the toys and stuff, you know, for his birthday and Christmas coming up. Using Milk Makeup Mascara. So I go to the toy section, and even that was like, the shelves were empty. They didn't have like anything. I did end up getting him a game. I wanted to get him Hungry Hungry Hippo, like that old school game. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so I did end up getting him the Hungry Hungry Hippo game, but that was it. I didn't get him anything else. And usually, that Target that I go to, there's 2 by me, but that one is usually the most like stocked Target. I was just very utterly disappointed that day. Nothing went my way. Now I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I'm gonna use Beverly Hills, Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz and Taupe. Not bad. Sorry, my cat's being crazy. So is anybody like stop? Is anybody else like obsessed with TikTok? I don't know what it is. Not like making videos, but like just being on TikTok. Or is it just me? I was never really into it until just recently, and now, like, I can be on TikTok for hours. Not hours, but I don't know what it is. I mean, I'll make some TikTok videos also, and they don't get crazy views, like, but still, like, I'm just very, very obsessed. I got my cat in here because she's scratching at the door. And she's very obnoxious. This is another thing I just started doing too, is eyebrows. I never used to do my eyebrows. And now I am. Look at the difference. Whoa. But the only thing, sorry, I'm like looking at myself, looking at my eyebrows. But the only thing is, now that I'm getting older, I'm 37. Yeah, 37. I'll be 38 in November. I'm starting to get these like little gray hairs throughout my eyebrows. Like, so I'll have like 2 or 3 like just gray hair. And I'll pluck them out. What I did start doing is, because I am using like clear brow gel. I started getting actual colored brow gel to cover up those instead of plucking them, because, you know, I heard you pluck out any gray hairs, 3 or 4 more grow back in its spot, and I don't want this brown hair with these gray eyebrows. But I tried a couple different eyebrow pencils. I tried, obviously, the Brow Wiz. I've tried the Anastasia Brow Definer. Tried, I think it was Huda's. Whatever you know, popular eyebrow pencil besides Anastasia. I'm pretty sure it was Huda. And I really like the Brow Wiz. I can't, with the definer with the triangle tip, it just was not working right for me. I couldn't, like, I mean, you could obviously tell that my eyebrows were not natural. This is the Brat. That's the Brat. You say hi to everybody. Say hi. Hi, I'm a brat, right? Yes, you're sweet. So today, being that I'm not going all crazy because I'm not going anywhere, I'm using Anastasia's Clear Brow Gel. But yeah, I'm actually kind of glad that I started doing my eyebrows because they look so much better. And with this new trend, well, it's not new, but the trend with the stuck-up eyebrows, I guess you call them feathered eyebrows. I can't do that for nothing. They don't look good on me. Next, I'm gonna do my highlighter, Nabla highlighter in Privledge. So this is a first I'm doing this Get Ready With Me. I wonder if I should do more of these. Let me know. But mainly I wanted to do it today because the whole with my son being away and stuff is really bothering me. I wanted to just kind of talk about it. I'm using Sigma Beauty's lip oil in tint. I actually am not where I live now in central Pennsylvania. I'm not from this area. I just moved to this area about 7 years ago now. I'm originally from like Philadelphia area, from Bucks County. So like my sister and my friends and stuff are down there, which is about 3.5 hours away now. My sister has her own life. She's got 2 kids and she's busy, so there's times where I can't talk to her. This is another way, doing YouTube is another way where I can connect with, my subscribers, so, but that's it. I think I'm done. This is the look. I think it came out pretty good. Guess we'll do a little spray. I'm just going to use Revlon Photo Ready Prep Set Refresh Mist. Very nice. Oh, right in my eye. Oh. Thank you guys so much for listening and getting ready with me. So please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye.